Hello and welcome to LSCC League of Legends commentary. It's our first one. We are so excited to start this, and by we I mean all the leaders and the people that will be participating. Um, this is not going to be like professionally done, like if you watch Total Biscuit or HC StarCraft or Husky StarCraft. But this is more for just us, right? Just to have fun with it and see how we play, maybe make fun of some people in the long run. And so, here we go. First game. Our very first game. What a moment. Alright. Me and Sam play this game. You can see the team compositions here. We are Team 2. Sam plays his classic Singed as Rubini, and I play Rammus as J Daddy. On our team is Malzahar, Renekton, and Vladimir. And on the other team is Blitzcrank, Kennen, Ashe, Renekton, and Rammus. Both Rammuses are jungling, and in terms of setup, we're very similar. We have two tanks. Our team has two AP and one AD, and they have two ADs and one AP. I'm sorry. And so very even game. Summoner spells, they are going for more of a mobile build. They have ghosts and flashes mainly, and we have more of a aggressive build where we have ignites and exhausts. And so we'll be probably trying to um, own them up in team battles, whereas they will be trying to gank more. Okay, let's get started. This being our first commentary, there will be tons of mistakes and such, but that's okay because we'll get better and it'll be more fun to watch. Plus, really, it's not about quality, is it? It's just that we're doing something together, right? Anyway, okay, I start off as Jungle Rammus, which is very boring to watch, so I sped it up. And during this time, I'll just go over some basics and why we're doing this. We're doing this because why not? Because we're bored and we all play LOL, and it's something fun to do. It's like a fan service from LSCCYG, the YouTube channel, and so it's good. Let's talk about now jungling. Usually I would show you maybe a Yi, because everyone wants to see my Yi and how I play it, and last hitting and what I do, item builds and whatnot. But being as this is taken from the perspective of a jungle Rammus, which is very boring, you'll just pretty much see what jungle Rammuses do. And so the rotations, where you go, and we'll talk about kind of teamwork and composition and all that. Um, this is an unranked game, which means it's a bit easier, but it's very fun too. As Rammus, you're always looking to gank, of course. I'm looking to gank Ashe here, but either she has a ward or she's just playing smart defensively. You don't want to wait too long to gank, because if you do, then it messes up your rotation, as well as you're pretty much supposed to be trying to overlevel the other players, especially as a Rammus, where you can get a longer taunt, a better shield, and your ult especially. But if you have an opportunity to gank, you definitely should be doing that. So right now I'm just going around looking for things to do. The other Rammus right there gets a kill, and that's no good. That means I'm not doing my job in protecting and looking out and looking for ganks. But it's okay because what I'm doing is I'm stealing kills, or stealing his creeps, and this is something I like to do a lot. Even in the very beginning of the game, everyone likes to start on their side because they're scared. But if you know that they're going with a Rammus, and 99% of the time they are going to start at blue, then if you are a different kind of jungler, like I jungle with Yi a lot, and I don't necessarily start with blue, I'll steal his wraiths and his golems, and then his small golems, and then go to mine. So it pretty much screws up his whole first rotation, and that's good because he thinks that he's getting ahead by getting the golem and such, but when he comes to his wraiths and his golems, all of a sudden they're not there, and he has to sit there and wait. And he doesn't want to come to my side because I've cleared, by the time he's gotten to his golems and thinks about stealing my wraiths and my golems, I've already cleared them, and all that's left are my red and blue, and if he wants to take those, it's going to take him a long time, and more often than not I'll find them and then my team will collapse on them and it'll be over. So just a continuation. Let's just keep going. It's just gonna keep going with going back and forth, and soon I think the video slows down and then I can show you what goes on. Here I rush in to save Malzahar. We almost get Blitzcrank, but Kennen is too OP and we have to back off. Okay, and now the video slows down, and this is kind of where it gets a little more interesting, where there's more team play going on, and so you guys can watch that. Definitely be looking at the mini maps. I don't catch everything because this is a jungling view and I'm not looking around too often. In the future I'll be looking at people's item builds and opening up the O to show what everyone has. But this was the first game and I didn't know to do all that stuff, so it's okay. Sam of course is top. This was an interesting setup because we actually went 2 top, and usually you go solo top if you have a jungler. But our Renekton and Singed went top against their Renekton, and Malzahar went 2v1 on bot. But it ended up working out because their 2 on the bottom were retarded and they couldn't do anything against Malzahar. So it all works out. Porting back, item build, start with the dodge boots and then go into immediate Sunfire, and once you get Sunfire you see what you need and then you go from there. But pretty standard rammus. You need to stack armor for your attack power anyway. So yeah. So I'll be doing some videos about other people too. Other people have saved videos on Sam's hard drives, and I hear they're pretty good, so pretty excited to do commentary on that, make fun of noob moves and stuff, and yeah. So if you have things, or even like short clips that you want to show, I had a pretty sick clip of me dodging a Ash arrow and then getting a kill, but the quality was bad, so I can't post it. But like, well, maybe we'll have like a top 5 plays of the month or something. I don't know, something. Just something to watch. Here, there's definitely a ward in that brush, and I was retarded. But Kennen is not going to do anything against me when I have my W up, my ball curl up, so I just stayed there, waited for Vladimir, and got it. A lot of people would have ran in that instance, but if Kennen ults, most likely you're not getting away anywhere. You are pretty much stuck because he has his 3 combo stun, and then he has his lightning ball where he can run really fast. So really the better bet if you're a tank is to get in there, not be afraid, and just go to war, right? And that's the best idea. Too many people when they're playing tanks, they wuss out. They're afraid of dying. But tanks, in the greater run, if you can avoid dying, that's good. But you definitely need to not be afraid to die if it means the betterment of your team. Here, Renekton and Singed Sam get into a little team battle. Renekton dies, but I think Vladimir comes and saves nobody, because there goes Sam. Here, Malzahar comes and kills off Kennen, and I think they take out Renekton. Do they take out Renekton? No, they do not take out Renekton. By the way, this game, it was the first game I saw Renekton. He looks really cool, and I heard he was massively nerfed. That was a retarded move by Renekton. I heard he was massively nerfed from trial, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna try playing him because I love AD heroes. Here's a taunt, saving Vladimir, ending up with a nice little cleanup after back and forth in mid. And that's it. We push. Vladimir is going back as well. He should be. He was really low health. But 9 times out of 10, if you get a kill in lane, then you should be pushing for that tower. You should be getting anywhere from 90 to, or like, you should be getting anywhere from like 1 shot to like 90% of that tower every time. Too many people get scared. They have like 400 health left, so they run away when there's just creeps there. And that's retarded because you're losing out on pushing towers, and that's what wins games. I'm a huge advocate of that. Pushing towers wins games, not hero kills, not anything else.